when I buy my stock.
Yeah.
Which can
Treat it like gambling. When you go to gamble, you never bring more money than you can afford to lose.
yep, ninety
So if you can
percent,
lose it and not miss a beat and whatever, I didn't really need that money, then that's what you gamble with.
90% of the account lost in 90 days. So the industry 90 rule. I should have just said that.
You should have. That would have been
40%.
better.
That would have been like me actually being absolutely informed about everything. My
Yeah.
my point is this: look at the stocks that we have in the portfolio. Let's see what they do.
Ring.
Largest mortgage-backed securities, so people's houses, firm in the United States. Drug,
Pfizer. Everything's sponsored by Pfizer.
yeah, drugs, medicines, like soaps, shipping, logistics, soup, toilet paper, largest telecom, oil, the second largest one in the United States, everything engines, and small, like uh,
So
medical,
many different things.
medical, mining, lithium, copper, things that you need, bank, healthcare, largest healthcare insurer in the United States,
Mm.
oil again, Procter and Gamble. This is like shaving. I need to shave. Razors, soaps, shampoos, like things people have to have. Hershey's,
Hygiene.
chocolate.
Chocolate.
Again, things people have to have. No, they have to have it. To don't have it, women will die. So, American States and Water. You need water.
Utility.
Coca-Cola. Well, you need to bottle up some of that water. If let's say worst case scenario happens, they have the largest bottling facilities, which by the way, yes, I know it's a separate stock symbol, but they have the largest facilities to produce and send out water in the event of a FEMA issue, like a big thing. ADP, payroll, largest ADP. We bought that this month, by the way. So if you're wondering what we bought this month, it was ADP.
Sure.
So ADP, largest payroll processing provider in the United States. And if you're concerned about a recession, here's some food for thought. They charge a fee when you have an HR event. So if there's a lot of layoffs, they're going to do pretty good. Devon Energy, they do energy storage. Johnson & Johnson, soaps, pharmaceuticals, vaccines, shampoos, Fastenal, nuts and bolts, 3M, adhesives and roofing material, defense contractor, chips, going to be the largest chip supplier in the United States. And even NVIDIA is using these guys now. And then our only risky play, Rumble. So, like I said, when I look at this income, and Intel doesn't even pay a dividend check yet. Imagine when they start paying a dividend. What are the chances that you think my $318 a month is going to go away?
Which will buy you a leased Civic. It's almost brand new Civic material. We got what, $60 more to go?
Yeah, for their top end one. The bottom, you
Yeah.
can buy the bottom end ones today, even a Toyota Corolla. So, like,
And that's putting zero money down.
and I'm only 3 years into this. And we're not even talking about when you look at the portfolio performance, you go into here, you look at the cumulative rate of return for a couple of years, 32% per year. Good luck doing that with options. You know, and you got annualized 12.37% every single year, and that's excluding dividends. So in reality, if you look at the dividend checks, my annualized rate of return here in the dividend dues portfolio, what is the yield? What's the average yield? Does this one show you the average yield? It does not. Dang it. E-Trade does. It should be somewhere around like 4 to 5% or something like that. But so we're getting an average annualized return of almost 17%. I'm gonna drop a mic. But
And we're giving all this out for free, people.
no kidding.
So if you're lurking out there and you haven't subscribed or liked this channel, do so because it helps. No shoot, it's very stingy.
Yeah, they are. If you're Schwab or you're JP Morgan and you're watching this, help us. We want a ticker symbol.
Yep, sponsor us. We want to turn this into an ETF.
Yep, save me so I can help out my IT customers more and save Brian and I. But here's the thing. Yes, you can do options. Yes, there's a guy in Grand Rapids. His name is Chris Sane. He does pretty decent with options. But if you do not have a net worth of at least the ability to pay for your expenses for 6 months and you've got enough here to make it so that you can pay for some of your expenses, don't do it. A lot of times when you see people buying stocks and doing options and trades, there are private groups. In fact, one of the guys in my neighborhood has a, that's my daughter. One of the guys, um, she's go inside. One of the guys in my neighborhood actually does options professionally. So he'll have like Wells Fargo or something pay him $500 to use for the day, and he'll trade options based on buy and trade and Bollinger Bands, Fear and Greed Index, all of the RSI indicators. So yes, we know how to do this stuff. But he says that most people would never make money doing that. In fact, he says probably the only way for people to make money, and this is a guy who's a pro doing it, he's done it for 30 years, so some experience, said that the only way people are going to make money is probably by doing an ETF or doing it the way that we're doing it. So the whole buy SPY or buy an index fund and chill is actually legit.